This movie tells a story about Hollywood producer Max Barber, who's in debt to mobster Reggie Fontaine after another failed production. But then Max has the idea to hire aging actor Duke Montana and accidentally kill him during a stunt on set before claiming the insurance payout. The problem is, Duke doesn't die easily. First of all, Hollywood heavyweights like Robert De Niro, Tommy Lee Jones, and Morgan Freeman shared the screen together should have been a recipe for success. However, the star power and talent from these legends is unable to save this movie from its lazy comedy and uninspired script. Despite the cast's best efforts, the script is unable to match the levels of charisma and personality injected by the actors. The concept is simple enough, but the movie wasted a lot of time with needless legwork before the main plot kicks in. And when the murderous plan is underway, it amounts to little more than a handful of hammy sequences in which the veteran actor narrowly avoids traps. This disappointing crime caper, set in the 1970s, fails in its attempt to satirize Hollywood's film industry, leaving a hackneyed, unoriginal movie that lacks heart and conviction. It comes as little surprise to hear that this movie is a remake, as it makes you long for at least a little creativity or something unique about it. After a promising start, the initially witty material becomes increasingly thin, relying on the star's cast energy to prop it up. The movie lacks the sharp tongue to say much within their premise, rarely taking opportunities to critique the industry's antiquated norms and its single-minded desire for profits. Most of the comedic bits dumb themselves down in the favoring of repetitive pratfalls over sharply tuned observations. It's a shame to see a premise with potent singularity utilized for simplistic, crowd-pleasing fare. It never decides what kind of comedy it wants to be. Some elements hint at a darker, more nefarious spin on the premise's hijinks, but other moments settle for the most simplistic of gags. You can see exactly where the storyline is going, and so when surprises are revealed, they are anything but. It's for this reason the film loses momentum from the start of the second act. It gets stuck in a repetitive lull as we follow Max and his clumsy efforts to kill his leading man. There are also credibility issues. The more you think about the narrative, the less sense it makes. Part of its problem comes for overfamiliarity. This is the kind of movie Robert De Niro has made a few times now. It also doesn't help that the plot is essentially a combination of the producers and Get Shorty, with the outcome never likely to stray from a predictable path. An underwhelming third act also resulting in a Hollywood satire that runs out of steam. A dismal third act tying loose ends with bumbling skill. For a movie about the frustrations of the Hollywood machine, this movie becomes its own frustrating mess. Overall, we do not recommend this movie at all.